Good morning. I'm Victoria Savage, Nurse Savage on your side, your wisdom guided oracle. And we're having coffee in my lovely, fun Christmas mug. I love everything about this, the shape, the color, the sentiment. I love this time of year. I am blessed to have had lovely holidays throughout my life and continued that on with my husband and our daughters and their families. So I love this time of year. Decorated a little bit, need to put lights up. And of course, I could have done it last week when it was warm, but no, nope. We've got very, very thick fog this morning and it's freezing temperatures, which is going to make some hoarfrost on things. And while that's kind of beautiful, this is my least favorite experience in the winters here where I live, because this can last for days where it stays overcast and ugly, called an inversion, which I didn't even know existed till I moved to Idaho 42 years ago. But overall, we have incredible, beautiful weather. I'm going to turn that off. So, how are you? I hope things are going well for you. It is getting into a season that can be very dicey. Well, we're already in that season, and a lot of stress can happen. So, I ask you to give grace to others this month. Allow them, if they misbehave, a little grace rather than the need to correct them or whatever. It isn't personal. It's not about you. And I got to warn you, I have my right nostril is tickling me this morning, and I've sneezed a few times. So it could happen this morning. So let's look. Archangel Zadkiel came through with some guidance to start off this reading and about what to be expecting in December. And the title is first Archangel Zadkiel's known as the angel of freedom, benevolence, mercy, forgiveness. All good things, all ways we might want to walk in this world. And we can call on Archangel Zadkiel, especially if we're feeling irritable and less than grace giving, especially to ourselves, because it's when we're not giving ourselves grace that we're much less likely to give grace to others. So the title is Death, Destruction, and Rebuilding New, the Tower. These may sound scary, but the truth is, this happens continually inside your bodies all day long. It's necessary to keep you at your healthiest. The same is true with the rest of who you are. Now you'll have the opportunity to see it within yourself, your mind, your words, your thoughts, and beliefs, to see it, to feel it, to acknowledge it, because you're going to focus on it. You're going to choose it. Why? Because that's the easiest way to move forward. And there's going to be a lot of upheaval. So us doing us, working on our own stuff, is the way to move forward in greater peace and ease and comfort. You'll have the opportunity to become very intentional in your personal transformation. Self-forgiveness is pivotal in this breaking down of the old so that the new has room to grow in a balanced, healthy way. And then there's the forgiveness of others. This could be every bit as challenging as forgiving yourself, but this one thing can and will change your course forever. Holding on to unforgiveness and holding on to the things they did to me that made me feel this way locks us up and keeps us in a much slower forward movement, if any forward movement. Holding on to the hurt, and you're justified in that victim aspect. Whatever was done that has caused you to be in a state of unforgiveness wasn't right for you. Maybe. If we are the creators and working here to grow and learn the things we wanted to learn before we came in, then we can own the fact that we can allow things to come in. And that doesn't mean they're always lovely. It means that we're willing to grow. And so you look at the situation and you, I recommend, I'm open, I'm willing, I'm ready, guide me in what it means to forgive and how to forgive. It really is a choosing to let it go. That doesn't mean that you ever have to play with or bring in this person that precipitated this unforgiveness situation. You never have to play with them again. But you do want to let go of the unforgiveness because it only holds you back, weighs you down, keeps that prickly energy within your field. When you can choose to forgive and then be open, willing, ready as to what that looks like and how your angels, guides, companion can help make that your reality, that is key to moving forward. I don't have my chat visible. Let's see. Good morning, Julia. Oh, Julia, did you see my earrings? Julia sent me these feathers a while ago, and I made earrings out of them. And then I was inspired to just make more earrings. So I decided that if anybody would like some, I would sell them singly. So you can choose, because to me, feathers aren't going to look the same from one side to the other. And, different feathers have different energies for us. I love wearing feathers. They can bug me a little bit as earrings on occasion, depends on my mood. But they're so gentle and soft. And then I'm carrying the energy of these amazing creatures that left them behind, however that happened. She gathered these in the forest, which is what I do. So I digress. Good morning, Christina. It's nice to see you. So sorry for this. That thing in my right nostril, who knows, it hit me about an hour after I got up this morning. And it will happen sometimes, and it just tickles. And so when I sneeze, and Jack is in here with me, it's so funny. When I sneeze and I'm sitting down, he jumps off the couch or wherever he's at and comes over to attend to me. My husband can sneeze 30 times and Jack won't move. It is a riot because we tease each other about it. It's like, yeah, he really does love you. But I digress again. So let's look at what the cards have to say about this destruction and breakdown and rebuilding, and the key to doing it and why we might want to do it. So the first card that came up was the Six of Swords. And this is all about, this is all the stuff we've got in life and all these unforgiveness daggers. And we're giving it up to our higher selves, to Creator, to the universe, to God, Jesus, Allah, Buddha, Hare Krishna, whoever you follow. We are giving up the galactics, all of this mixed up, dissented energy, and we are moving into a place of quiet. And that is going to be key. And like I said, here's my guard, my protector. Oh my goodness, it's going to happen again. I am so sorry. I do not know the origin of this. It just comes. Maybe I staved it off. The Six of Swords. We want to get into quiet now because we are creating something amazing. The next card that came up was the Two of Swords. This is, you can see an open eye backwards here and a closed eye. You see the two dogs guarding things. This is a guard yourself card. As you're moving through this and you get into the quietness, this is also a card of getting quiet, withdrawing. This is you do you right now. We need to get in that place of silence, of finding our own quiet inside, turning on some beautiful handpan music or whatever is very calming for you, and just getting quiet. If you can go inward and meditate, lovely, but just get quiet. That's when Creator can really visit with us, because what's really going on is the King of Wands. And this is all about creation. And look at how balanced it is. The sun and the moon in there creating with God. And the really cool thing is there are 2 6 cards. And all of these, honestly, in the true meaning of tarot, I don't know. In my perception, the wands and the swords are all in the air. We are looking to, that ethereal aspect, our angels, guides, companions, to help us along here. Both of these cards. The 6th, what did I come up with? The 6th of in numerology. I did look that up, but I did it by way of series, so it doesn't stay. EROLOGY, 6 numerology meaning. A quick the number 6 is embodiment of the heart. It represents unconditional love and the ability to support, nurture, and heal. Certainly in alignment with this reading today. Good morning, Jeannie. Bless you as well. So we've got 2 6s, and then we've got all these cards, or all these cards that bring the wand and the sword, everything we hold in the air. So let that be this, this time. We're going through tumultuous times as a world. We're in the middle of all of it. What we can do about it is us, and how we help by shifting our own energy, how we heal, and how we move forward. And healing, that forgiveness of others is huge, but it could be even harder to forgive ourselves. The truth is, you chose to come in from spirit into human, not knowing everything that you do know inherently, because that is how we learn. Excuse me. We learn in this lifetime, which means we've made mistakes. We've done things that we perceive as wrong. We've not been the nicest person all the time. We have lashed out. We've said mean things. We've behaved badly. Yep, that's all of who we are. If you truly have to make amends to someone else for this, the Ho'oponopono, forgive me. Why I cannot remember these four things. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. It is an act of forgiveness, and you can work that in yourself. Ho'oponopono. It's all over the internet. And of all the years I have learned it and understood it, I can never remember the 4 things. If you know them, please post in chat. But it is very powerful. Go into your quiet with that quick little saying going on in your head. Please forgive me. I forgive you. Thank you. I love you. That's what it is. Please forgive me. I forgive you. Thank you. I love you. And you're acknowledging that there are things in your life you have done, but the doing of that inside yourself really produces that forgiveness. That's just one tool to help you learn to forgive, or help give you the ability to forgive someone else and to forgive yourself. You can direct that Ho'oponopono to you. You can direct that pure love and joy that I talk about so much, that tool, to you. There's never a downside for doing that. And right now we're being prompted to work on ourselves as the world goes through some pretty tumultuous times this month, some energies that are chaotic and charged. And we're getting more to support that by the media, by the government, by everything that we can look at on the internet. Don't engage other people in any kind of I want to say political battle, because that seems to be up right now. On the internet, you're not going to change their mind. And the truth is, what you're getting out is your ilk and ire, which is a good indication that you need to do some healing work. And getting it out on them is not going to produce in this world what it is you desire, which is pretty much universal. We all want to live in peace and harmony with the world around us, with the people around us, in our entire world. We start at the macro level. We start with us, because what we can do is us. And that's what I teach: empowerment and learning to use your energy to heal yourself, and tools to do that. The Ho'oponopono is a tool, even though I can't remember the 4 steps, or could not up until now. 3 very powerful words. Yep. Up until now, I have done life this way. That's acknowledging that you are ready to make a change. And then the last card that comes up is the 6 of Wands. This is, you know what? You have been doing a great job. Give yourself some slack, and the things you've been working towards are coming to fruition. Enjoy that. Know that. how you, maybe for you personally, it's just you've been wanting to move past something, have not been able to get it done. This is the month this will happen. Keep working on it. Get quiet. Allow Creator to come in. Be open, willing, and ready to be guided in the process. And then focus on what you want that guidance to be about. And like I said, it's not very often, well, never actually, have I ever had the words come, somebody, I've never had a burning bush talk to me. The words will come through other people, through writings, through just thoughts. They will tap you on the shoulder when there's something there that's going to help you in this desire that you've got to heal and move forward. We do have to give them permission. That's what prayer is. Prayer is not because the creator of all things, who did everything here, requires that I get on the ground to worship them. That is a man's construct. That is not the construct of a higher power, all seeing, all knowing God, creator of the universe. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Julia, I knew you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. And you can do this about someone. Let's say you're having a hard time forgiving someone for something they've done. When you own the fact that you allowed them in to allow you to learn from this in some way, you're in your power. And then that ho'oponopono, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you, will enact that energy. It's never going to change what happened, but it's going to release you from the bonds of what happened and help you heal the trauma that it likely produced in your life, and to let it go. And that is powerful. That is what I do in this world. I empower people into the truth of their own power within their spirit, which is nothing but energy. Very science. We're just energy. And that's where we can shift and change things. But you have to do it. You can want it and you can desire it, but you do have to put forth the energy into working the tools. Do you have to do them all day, every day? No. In fact, a client came yesterday, a friend, who was saying, I get these tools and I do them for a while and then I just quit. It's like, well, maybe you got out of them what you needed. And maybe for that time, you're done for now. It doesn't mean that you have to do. There are many of us out there who are very much adventure seekers. And so we get bored easily. So the same tools over and over, endlessly, is never going to be our truth. It doesn't have to be your truth. Work the tools you have, and new tools will come across. And then those will go, oh, I'm going to try that one. So give yourself the grace that you don't have to do it perfectly, because there is no perfect. Many of us have that. I have to be perfect. Several of you have reached out over the years and, gee, I'd like to do this online, but it's like, just do it. Done is better than perfect, because there are people out there that need to hear you, to do their healing. I know, Julia, give yourself some grace. Love yourself into it. We don't have to beat ourselves up, because truly it's not profitable for us to do that. It just stops us if we beat ourselves up. Oh my goodness. Here it comes again. Thank you so much for joining me this beautiful Monday, the first one, December. And I hope you choose moving forward to make this day one of empowerment, greater ease, more joy, and less beating yourself up. I think we are complete for today. Thank you for joining me. I'm Victoria Savage.